How's it going, everybody? We're back. A little bit of Assassin's Creed 1. 100%. We are nearing the end. We have 3 more people to assassinate. We are in memory block 5, I believe. Last little chunk here. We're going after Jubair al-Hakim. We'll be doing Sabrand. Last. He's got... I don't know if we're gonna get to him today. We'll see. It's late when I'm starting this.
To deal with distant enemies.
Still not feeling good. Those have been following along. Last few playthroughs, I got kind of sick, so I apologize for the nasally voice and the sniffles and the sneezing and the coughing ahead of time. Alright, so we gotta talk to this home slice again.
It's the hero of Damascus. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
All right. Okay, moving on. The middle district of Damascus. I know how that sounds, kind of. Let's put this place. We have got 34 more done. We've got Templars. So I think what I'm gonna do first is we've got kind of like a full circle to run here. So I think we're gonna start here. I believe I've gotten this albus too. I have. I spent some time today. I was like, okay, I know we've got a bunch of these to do, so. Went ahead and put my checklist up ahead of time so I have to inconvenience as many people watching.
We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours, and it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed!
There it is.
Oh! The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense!
Alright. There is a lot of these, so we're gonna just try to carve out as many as we can in a short amount of time. Next one is like right here. This is such a small district, like there's just gonna be a lot of flags in a short proximity. Like, boom, there's another one. There's so many people around. Big
Running! You cannot escape!
I'm trying to escape. Oh, Jesus.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Alright. So we've got we've got a lot of these coming up here in a second. We got one like here. Clearly we can see one right there.
Who did this?
Alright. We got one. I mean, clearly we've got the one right there. I think I know which one that is. You got a Templar in here somewhere. I've got to get to a vantage point. What's going on over here?
Something? I'm poor and hungry.
Clearly we got to talk to this guy. Right here, I can see him.
What a fool! You have no business here. Leave.
Come back now. As he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well.
What happened here?
Lies. But then the way was here to Jubair. He
I'm
saw
gonna-
what must be done. Understood it fell to him, having learned the truth.
We're gonna climb up here real fast. I gotta be able to see clearly where all these fuzzied out areas are. Typically I'm pretty good at that, but it's gonna be a lot simpler if I don't have to deal with it. Very many viewpoints in this district, maybe like 6? Yeah, I mean that one over there clearly we'll have to probably do. And that one. And probably that castle looking tower over there, but other than that, and maybe that I think there's like 6. So this isn't a very big district. 7. Wow, yeah, that's hardly any. Okay, we have now unlocked a good chunk. So we need to. There's a flag right here we need to get. Like I said, there's just flags everywhere. I just gotta make sure I mark them all off because I don't want to like miss any. Chill. Goodness. Kind of.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Yeah? Tough kitties. I've got business up here. Alright, there's the flag. Alright. I don't want to venture too far away. There's just so many I could just get right now. I want to get one that's like right here. These idiots out of my way. Alright. Where am I standing right now? Alright, I can get this one. I know what one this one is. Like I said, they're everywhere. They're kind of hard to miss in this district. Crap. Yeah, this one will.
By false knowledge, created by wicked men on your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered.
And another one.
These texts can
Excuse me.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds.
What do you want?
This guy's trying to say that the books that are passed down by the Holy Land are evil because the only order is the New World Order.
Our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them. It means we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let
Alright, we can interrogate that guy, but we're gonna wait.
Let him lead you to the
You don't understand. I have nothing.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Ooh, there's a Templar right there. Let's take him down.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Alright, we got that one. Next one is on the edge of this building. And we just jumped. Alright, there's another one. Like I said, they're just everywhere, tucked behind these little panels. Alright, next one will be... like right here, but we've got a couple other things we can get done in the area. We got... the informant. Whoa!
Yes!
Ooh.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا.
Ah, that guy fell.
Altair, my friend, You have become
These are
quite the wanted
assassinations.
man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Alright, so we're on the clock. We've got like 5 guys to kill. We gotta be really careful about how we're gonna kill him because we have to be able to get back to that guy. This one's probably the hardest assassination mission to this point. So I gotta be paying attention. Alright. Those guys aren't gonna say much. Be careful here. These idiots.
If you value your life, you won't do that again.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge,
Okay.
created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm.
Man, this guy is in the worst spot. There's so many
Once
guards
he
around.
was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair.
Okay, we got 5
He
minutes.
saw
We
what
just gotta
must
let
be
this guy
done,
move.
understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Careful.
Finest wares in all the land.
Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must
Jesus, I gotta climb up here.
before it has a chance to begin. That city has always been ours.
Okay. Wonder if I
And
can
it
get
is
the guy
our
from
duty
here.
to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
Jesus.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Did you see that? Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, and he may grant us victory.
I see him. I also see a guy right there.
The Christian king and his army of infidels.
Just a few coins. My family sitting down. Could you spare a few
Oh, you son of a mother hell! I was like, I'm gonna do a really intense assassination right there, right in the hallway. Damn it.
All I ask is
I had it too. If I would have caught that guy, could have just turned around and this a-hole was right here.
Altair,
Oh,
my
that-
friend, you have become quite the wanted man.
That was dumb. I was
as
doing really
am
good
I.
too.
I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Alright. Let's do that again.
Please, just a few coins, please. Can't you spare us something? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Alright, that guy's down.
He may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but
That was pretty crispy right there. Let's see if I can get everybody else up there.
A false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live
Okay.
surrounded by
careful. Ah, yes, that guy's just chilling in that room. He's easy. Shit. Oh, you sons of that asshole!
Keep up with him. Don't let him get away.
That was too risky. I shouldn't have done that. I think doing what I was doing though with those knives was probably the appropriate move.
Find him. I found him. I will find him.
Alright. We'll try this one more time. If I don't get it this time, I'm gonna come back to this guy. How many knives do I have right now? 3?
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only some in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information?
Information?
Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Alright, let's try that again. Get the guy inside the little...
What you did, and you won't get away with it.
God will damn you for this! God, stop him!
We're good, we're good. Found him.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
Okay, okay. We're good.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah rides to meet him that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may
Our fathers dwell in darkness and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin
Okay. We're doing pretty good so far.
revelation. Let him
peasant,
lead you
or I
to
make
the light. Our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts
Alright, we got them all.
no longer hard. Our fathers dwelled in darkness.
Alright, that was a lot better.
It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to be.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one
Not
piece.
bad. That was
I must return
what,
to my
two-
family.
2
but
minutes,
before I
45
leave,
seconds.
this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Alright, that took a little bit longer than I intended.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
What do you mean? I just jumped through. It didn't cost you poo.
Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. You should have kept your as a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then Jubair, he saw what must be done. Understood it turned to you.
Why is he trying to...
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor.
Oh, I pissed that one guy off.
Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
We'll let him reinitialize here. There we go. Whoa.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Ne istiyorsun?
We gotta find a good place to beat this homie up. He's not homie. He's got information. Real quick. Snag this flag since we're gonna have to get that anyway. Alright, we'll place the next flag location here.
Is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. But please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Should have been more afraid, friend. that's not it. That's very strange. They're destroying all these books. Okay. So we've got to go get that flag.
Take yourself from my sight.
Well, that was easy to find. Clearly we got another one right here. I can see it from here. Right, that was easy.
They go against the will of God and must
There's one on the edge of this building.
be made to pay. Everywhere they are.
Okay, that's good to know. We're gonna get this view point first.
Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Be wary, friends! You must not trespass here. Everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Saracens, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
All right. That was a funny noise.
Don't do that again, understand?
I'm not doing anything. These a-holes are pushing me. What am I supposed to do?
yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Please, someone!
على رسلك.
I'll just use the short blade. It's been a little First bit stab. Slice.
Beni yenemeyecek.
Spin slice. That was like a quad slice.
Your life ends now. Pathetic. I will end your
Get
life.
that guy right in the junk. Sack the back.
Praise God, you've saved me.
Lady, they were trying
All the
to
city will
punk
know
you
of
right
your
outside your house. That's not
sacrifice.
cool.
The one responsible for this.
I'm gonna have to kill some more people. Come on. Oh, he doesn't even care. He's like, whatever.
Who saw
All right,
what happened
we got
here?
that one.
There's a murderer loose.
There's another one, right? Templar too.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Over here. Your life is back here.
You throw rocks at me.
Everywhere. Come quickly. You're mine. Get away. You've chosen the wrong side. Get it, Captain! Get him over here! Stay on him! Look everywhere!
Oh shoot! Looks like the Templars coming for me too. Hey, buddy.
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçman fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Don't lose him! Give up! You know it! Give up!
Ow. Slap stab.
Yeah, I will catch you!
This guy's climbing all the way up here.
Get him! I found him! You won't get away from me! I can hear you breathing!
Alright, real quick, because we already got that flag, let's find another one. We've already got the Templar here too, so we need to get to here.
There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! The Shaitan is everywhere! That's him! Where? Get him! Stop running! He cannot escape! Be strong! Take the arms against our enemies! Whatever way you can!
There's another one. Next one is... we're just gonna do the loop. There's another one, like, right here.
Leave now!
Yeah, we'll grab this flag.
Leave now!
Come on. Alright, while that's going on, we got another flag. There. We'll do this eavesdrop too.
I stand before you to deliver a warning!
No, you don't understand.
What's going on here? Nice, that was a good step. Get your hands off me.
Kime boyun eğmek?
Break a leg. He's dead. Man.
Alright, where are you?
I wish to see him, to hear him speak. It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who
my God.
reject illumination. They would harm him.
I know
And
it's
they are
almost a
ignorant
disaster.
and
I spilled
afraid.
my juice.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Who did this?
All right. He's holding some meetings. You can hear the water dripping in my ear.
Fires of war consumed the land, and thousands of lives the one who's done this. Who did this? Try and service to God for what we believe in.
Okay. Next one is down here.
There is no greater glory
We'll
than
just
this.
keep going this way.
Be wary, friends.
Oh, no.
The Shaitan is everywhere.
Getting warm in here. Alright. Next one isn't too far away. It's about here. Be able to see it from here.
God save him. What has gone mad?
Another one. Okay, next one is like right here. Now, before we do that, we're gonna go save this citizen over here. Or the viewpoint, whatever comes first. Where are we diving off? That way. That actually might be ideal. First. Excuse me.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Alright, well, that was easy. Alright, let me mark the next one real fast. Which is... there. Close, we're at 15. Done in Damascus getting the flags. We are not done all around getting all the flags, sadly. All things considered, we're doing 100%, and we're, like I said, we're averaging about an hour and a half per play. I think the first one took like 2 hours, but we haven't had to do Kingdom in a long time. I'm glad I got all those out of the way now. I did not want to have to go back and do any of that again. But that whole process took a very long time.
What's that?
Horrible.
Anyone help?
This is a waste of my time. You can't escape!
Will you now? This guy's gonna be easy. Clothesline. Chest.
It's good you came along when you did.
Guess not.
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Over here! All right, get the boat. Won't get away from me.
Let's say, just get in there. Come on.
Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacaksın.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Buddy, you should not have been up here. I see the flag. I was like, where is it?
God save him. He's gone mad.
Alright, so that one's done. I think, did I get? I did, okay. So I gotta get this one next.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
They consumed the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Yapmanın cezasıdır.
You don't dare!
Backhand. Hey. Buddy, you just walked right into that blade. Come on, buddy. You got two swords. Ooh, look at that, just gliding through those other two guys.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Lord, that man just murdered someone. Did this? What? Who done this? Tell me. I saw him do it.
How do you know it was me? There's a bunch of other people around.
Might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, find favor with us.
Must be
That He
above
may
me.
grant us victory. The one responsible.
Aha.
Leave this.
Alright, next one we'll get is here. We gotta get this viewpoint still anyway, so. While we're here. This is a pretty busy district because everything's really small. Excuse me. Ugh. See it. Alright, that one's done. Got another one. Where is this? Here, I guess.
You've something to say?
Alright. Alright. That was easy enough to find. Alright, now we've got a bunch like clumped together. We got one on this building. I'm aware that lady or man is getting punked over there. We'll...
You are not allowed to be here.
Oh, are you kidding? A lot of knives. Alright, now we've just got a bunch around. We got one here. We got 3 on this set of buildings here. Like, there's one.
What is that man thinking?
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Alright, there's one.
There is no reason for doing that.
Someone tell me why he's doing that. Leave this place. Leave, peasant.
Well, I know there's one over here somewhere.
Turn back now.
Alright, I'll mark these off in a second. I know there's like 3 on this specific building. Which is ridiculous. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright. Next one we gotta get is gonna be on this building. This lady's getting heckled over here. What are you doing in this? Why are there like 7 of you to try and beat up these 2 ladies? What are you doing with these ladies?
You will not win. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you already lost.
Yeah, we took out 4 guys with that one.
You'll not get away.
Oh my god. Like, where did these 5 guys come from? 6 now. Those 2 dudes are just grabbing on those ladies.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
This guy's still copping a feel.
Where is the one responsible?
Oh no.
He stands to the infidel! We cannot live forever! Move! Out of the way! Stand to the infidel! Down! Another wishes to die? Take him down! Find out where he went!
Alright, we'll take that. That was actually a flag we needed. We got another flag to the edge of this building.
Another wishes to die?
Get in there, man.
Ready your weapon. Another wishes to die? You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Alright, very good. Here's another one. Right here.
God save him.
I don't know how anybody ever found these things. Like, you had to have been just running around and making a log of them all. Alright, now we gotta go in the crack over here. There's a dude. Very violent assassination there. Alright. Next flag is up here. Yeah, look at that. Look how easy that was. Just keep walking forward. Alright, now we've got 3 more flags. One of them is here.
Leave now.
I'm moving. Alright, that one's done. Look at that, we're at 98 flags. Ooh, we're close. Okay. Let me make the marker for the next one, which is, I think, like right to the left of this view. Basically, ooh, nice break.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Made for your sin!
There's some places to run. Oh, there's that. Get! Jesus. Doesn't get in there sometimes. Okay. Last flag is on this building.
Return, take Joppa. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it.
God, I thought we were going to be able to get done with this faster than usual, but because it was a smaller district, I figured, oh, I'd be able to get all these flags really quickly, but That was not the case. We're still on pace for 90 minutes. Alright, we've got a pickpocket, another view. We got 2 pickpockets. Let me get this last flag, then I can just go to wherever I need to go. Because I won't have to worry about flags anymore.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Boom! Alright, all the flags in Damascus are done. I will clear this objective. Now, we will go here to this pickpocket.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Please, I must go. This letter must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting him.
Listen to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up this task and join us in our fight.
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
Which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will pass. If we just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
Benden bir daha...
Alright, we gotta get up there.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
There's a lot of guys over here.
Together, we will succeed.
Come no further.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Alright. We are almost done with the flags. I'm getting excited. Alright, what do we have left? Oh boy, we better go west. Two more objectives. We got that pickpocket. Save that citizen. We got a sneeze coming. Chill. Hate that. It's like a tickle in your nose, and it's just like. Ooh, fix this. Hey, get your hands off me. How many guys there are? There's now like 20 guys. Oh my god. When you see him wince, that's a good indication that, hey, this guy's pretty
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözüm kanalı bile yener.
hits.
Kime boyun?
Oh, the tilt-a-slash.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay
Wow.
this kindness, I swear it.
You better, man. I just took out like 15 guys for you.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days. Amongst the chatter on the market this morning, I heard Jubair's elite want you dead. I was about to go after them, but my back is hurting too much. You should take care of them. I'll wait for you here, and we can have a quick talk about the things I know. Be fast, though. I am in pain.
Oh, tell me your sob story later, you piece of trash.
Who's done this? Tell me. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Okay, here.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
These guys are loving me.
What is that fool doing?
Excuse me. We got time. We're good.
You're a fool!
A man is always better protected by a friend's blade, yes?
Sure.
This is what I know about your target. The scholar Jubair is known to wear rich, golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. This distinguishes Jubair from the other scholars of Damascus. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must see my doctor about my back.
Alright.
What is it?
So, we got 2 more things to do. We gotta get this citizen, we gotta get that pickpocket. You're good on knives. Woo.
All I ask is for a few coins. Let me go!
Way out.
Die! It's the game! I will catch
Bang. One cheese slice. Come on, buddy.
Do not force me to become violent.
I'm not gonna force you, but
That's the infidel! Die! It's the death! You're mine!
where are all these guys coming from?
It's good you came along when you did. Another
Yes.
minute and they would have made off with me.
So many dead bodies.
What happened here?
Please, sir, I have a money. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a bit?
Defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here.
Come, boy.
You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa. The shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can! Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels!
I mean, anybody could have picked your pocket there,
They
but
must be made to pay! Everywhere they rise, only suffering in their wake. Constantly stage the crusade. A crusade for what?
alright, we are all done in this district. We're all done in this city, for that matter. We gotta assassinate the guy, and then we're done.
The land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy. But I say, if you're tired of shoddy goods, then come to me.
Got all the flags. We've done all this side objectives. We are good to go.
Don't do that again. I made myself clear.
Alright. Let's go assassinate him, man.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting
This is a pretty
soon
obvious one.
at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
This guy's always been our friend.
Fast forwarding memory
man like
to a
him.
more recent one.
The dude from Akar are a little wary. Alright. So this is a really interesting one. What we're gonna do first is what we do every time. View of these documents. Soon the entire city will be purged. Every day more illuminated come to our cause. Should you have further orders, send them to the Madrasa al-Khalasa. It is here that I now reside, surrounded by my most loyal men. I suspect the assassin comes for me, as he has the others. I do not fear death at his hands. Only let him wait until our work is finished. I will continue to keep you informed of my progress. May the Father of Understanding guide you, Jay. Okay, these are the places we're gonna have to go. The ones with the X's on it, we do not want to go. Okay, here's some more. So hang on. We know it's not that one. We know it's at the bottom left. So that means it could be any of those other three. It's that one on the right. Below is a map that will lead you to her hiding place. It is a small garden, save empty for a sundial and a bench. I am sorry if it has come to this. It cannot be easy, but I am certain you will do what was right. Hakim. Okay. That's important. So, let me look at this one more time. That one on the right is where we're going to have to go. So I'm going to place a second marker there. Right here, I believe. Let me just double check one more time. Oh, Jesus, come on. Okay, I think that's it. Between... So that's where he'll escape to, if he should escape. I think he will because he's expecting us. So I will go to the assassination location, but that is where we're gonna have to go find him when we're done. Because he's going to leave us. We're gonna have to find him. Alright, I think we're here now. Alright, we're just gonna watch from above.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist,
There's that large
you
pouch.
cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. That's fair. Is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
Whoa. That was pretty iconic right
Any
there.
man
Threw
who
a guy on
speaks
the
as
fire.
he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Out you go. Okay, now we go to the one I marked. Be careful. That's where he is. He's with his wife at that one.
Today is a glorious day.
What happened here?
It's not that guy.
Leave now and I let you live.
For centuries, we've quietly...
Stop! You must not trespass.
There he is.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past.
Stop him!
This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Make sure he does not see us.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and...
Boom.
Why?
Nice. That was crisp.
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Alright, let's go.
What are you doing? Move!
Alright, I'm gonna pull that. Pull the marker. Excuse me. Well, so I'm not gonna disagree with what that guy Jubair said. He was not inaccurate in his thinking. People started wars, right? These crusades and these wars. The Christian king, King Richard, he wanted to take over the Holy Land because he believed it was because of the Bible. They believed that the teachings in the Bible allowed them to do these things because they were doing it in God's name. Like, it was God told us that we need to claim this land, His holy land. And that's what all this BS is about. So I understand, and that was a text that was passed down, and that's what caused these people to think like this. So I understand in that regard why he thinks the texts are evil, but not all texts are bad. But in that, time frame, it's hard to justify that kind of action.
Altair, tell me you've met with
That's just
success.
one thing.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast
Thanks,
forwarding
Rafiq.
memory to a more recent
Good talking to you. Alright, we're gonna fast forward, and then we're gonna go to Aker, to the Assassin Bureau, and I think we're gonna call it good. I know, it seems like each one of these, they're just run around the town, kill the guy. I mean, this game does get pretty repetitive, right? That was one of the... This was such a new concept of a game.
Tackle people who are
But it got
in your
really
way
repetitive.
to
All the
maintain
missions were pretty
momentum,
much repetitive.
and utilize your
The flags were
speed
pretty
ability
repetitive.
when the path is clear.
And, it's just go to a town, do the same stuff, assassinate the guy, go back to Al.
Welcome home, child.
It gets kind of
What
old.
news?
Another of
But
the
I still
names
love
put
this
to
game because
rest.
it's so fun.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Where is the apple anyway? I don't see it anywhere. More knives? Nice, more short blade damage. I think we get more knives after the next death. I'll take better short blade damage. We'll take that.
Focus on your target. Let nothing distract you.
So now we're starting to see what's going on here, the story-wise. The story is very interesting. A lot of the back text that I've been reading kind of helps to make you understand what's going on, because apparently, according to what I'm learning here, but I can't speak to like Assassin's Creed Origins or Odyssey because I believe both of those take place prior to this game. But theoretically, this was supposed to be the first game in all of the timeline. This is where the Templars came from, right? That like there were no Templars, quote unquote, like before this, because they weren't even called Templars until the Crusades. I don't know what they're gonna call them in the other games. I haven't played those yet, but you know, I played through Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, and Black Flag. And 3 and Black Flag were, I don't know, they were quite a bit different. They were more, kept moving forward in time. And then there was, like, I think after that, there was, like, Rogue and Unity and Syndicate. And I know Syndicate took place in the UK, Britain, but I don't know. I'll need to play those to kind of get a better understanding of the timeline, because the Desmond story ends at 3. Like, they're, like, after 3... In the real world, right? We're just inside the Animus right now. But there's like what we're doing here.
Killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
What they're trying to find, and I don't know how they know this, Stereo. What they're trying to find is that last entry. But in order for us to understand, in order for the context to make sense, we need to follow what Altair is doing in order to to get access to that database. Now we're going to the Middle District, which is to the east in Acre. Sneeze again. I keep feeling it. It's tickling my nose. He switched nostrils now. It's like moved from the left side of my head to the right side of my head. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go to the east. There's a bunch of stuff going on over here. Most of it's like all of these ships. So let me open up Acre Middle District. Teutonic flags. Okay, that's not what we wanted. On the plus side, there isn't a lot of flags. There's none of them on the ships, so that's convenient. Only 3 more assassins, so that's good. Or 3 more Templars, I'm sorry. And then after that, we've only got 3 Templars left, and that's in Jerusalem. You notice that we haven't been back to Jerusalem yet. That's a different...
You've no reason to stand here. Leave. Is that nothing? He should stop acting like a child.
Get down. Stop. I'm trying to stop acting like a child. I'm trying to get where I need to go. We're actually making relatively good time. About an hour, a little bit over an hour and a half, almost an hour 45 to get all the way back to the next area. But again, theoretically, this should all start getting a lot easier because as we get through, not only are we better equipped, but these districts near the end are very small. So as the districts keep getting smaller, that means that there's less area to put these flags, and they're a little bit easier to find. And because like they're all really close together, it's like ding, 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 ding. Like we're averaging probably getting about 5 to 10 flags per 5 minutes. So that's pretty fast comparatively. So we're not gonna walk in and talk to the boy right now, but I think we're gonna call it good here. So, quick recap. We went to Damascus. We now have every Saracens flag in Damascus. We got all of 100. We got the last 33, I believe, in Damascus. 33 or 34. We did all the side quests when we assassinated Jubair, the scholar. We went back to Amwalim, and he's now given us increased short blade damage, so that's helpful. Now we're in Acre, and we've got to take out Sibrand, and he has one of the funniest, This line is synonymous with me in this game, and this is one of those lines I'll never forget probably for the rest of my life. But I'll point it out next time when we play this because it has a lot of, I don't want to say nostalgia value, but I may or may not reference this further on down the road in case people are confused. Like, what? Why does he keep saying this? Where does this come from? You'll find out. This guy is literally insane that we're going to fight Sibrand. He's also the most entertaining. That's why I saved it to the end instead of Jubair, because he's the most memorable, in my opinion, out of all the people we've killed. So that'll be next time. We'll take him down. We'll get the rest of the flags. I think we got Teutonic flags in this district. Actually, let's check the additional memories real quick. So as you can see, we're almost 100% with all memories. We'll have 3 more Templars here, I think. 1, 2, 3, yep. So that's 55, 56, 57, and then 58, 9, and 60 will all be in Jerusalem, and we'll be going there at the end. We've got Teutonic flags. We'll get all that done next time, and then the Jerusalem crosses we'll get when we go back to Jerusalem. So we'll be getting double duty on Jerusalem when we get back. We got 33 more crosses, and we'll have 3 more Templars to kill. We've almost gotten them all. We have almost gotten them all. So yeah, next time may or may not be the last time. We'll see. It's just gonna depend on how long it takes. On average, each like town is taking about 90 minutes or so to get done. So it just depends on how much time I have and how I want to parse it up. So again, thanks for sticking with this. We're getting there. We are getting there. And thank you for watching. Hopefully I'm feeling better next time, but who knows? It'll probably be tomorrow, the 7th of January, 2019. But until then, thanks for watching. And please do, as always, take care.